The purpose of today's video is to do a mixed gauge tourist train. Now mixed gauge, you say, yes, this is my dual gauge track, and the locomotive here is running on 32mm gauge, and the rest of the rail cars are running on 45mm gauge. There is precedent. There have been real cases in real railroading history where a locomotive of a different gauge has pulled a train of another gauge in dual gauge situations. I body mount couplers to all my rail cars so that it takes the pressure off the flanges, just like the real thing. And these are Accucraft couplers, and this is a metal piece right here, the pin that goes up and down. And conveniently, it has this hole in it. So all I did was bend on that little bit of chain. So we'll see how that works. Lord Michael has decided to ride the footplate today.
Well, it's about time we got a good tourist train around here, Keith.
I know, Dan. It's good for business.
Clever idea running the mixed gauges.
Yes, Rob. It sure has brought some interest from the locals.
We need all the help we can get.
Anything to support the trains.
The system seems to be working just fine.
You appear to be watching trains. What is the fascination?
He doesn't speak.
Why not? Was it an injury?
No, it's called a vow of silence.
So he purposefully doesn't speak?
Yes.
How odd.
Hiya, neighbour. Are you settling in all right?
Yes, rather.
Do you fancy a wee morning drop of tea?
Very kind of you. I would love to, but I must keep unpacking for now.
I hope you didn't mind me asking, but you are a gnome, eh?
I am.
Well, we didn't discriminate about here, pal.
Say, are those turnips?
Oh, aye.
Now, that interests me.
Hello, Terry Marie. Fine morning, if a bit chilly.
Yes, it is.
Would you like to come in for a cup of tea?
Alison, do you have peppermint?
Of course.
But we need to find Felix first. Do you know where he is?
We've been looking all morning.
Have you checked the train?
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Daddy, why aren't you on the train too?
Felix, how'd you get on there?
I say, Henry, is it starting to rain? I think it's starting to rain. I believe you're right, Marge. I believe you're right, but still the train watching's pretty good. Now, Henry, do you think that dog is trying to get after some of our lunch? Well, you know, Marge, it is a dog after all. The mixed gauges are sure interesting, but it's working just fine. I think I should see if it'll pull more. Now it's noticeably raining. It's sensible to get in and out of the weather. So, I don't know. Let's see. It's all the cars I have out here. I'm not going to go get any more. Spun a wheel like a real locomotive. But once it gained traction, no problem. And that's a 2% grade there at that end, because the deck slopes down. All the dog toys everywhere. Perfect timing for the dog. This little birdie's awesome. Okay, I got the train on the 2% grade. Just like a real engine. But once it gets a foothold, and the track is wet too. Once it gets a foothold, no problem. Right, Gertie? Yeah. John will be happy to see you. Because this locomotive has slip eccentrics, you have to set the direction by hand. I'm just going to get rid of the extra train and go back to the tourist train. The pulling the weight seemed to be successful. There's the modern electric meets the old steam. Oh, there's my kid at the door. Lord Michael, the driver and the fireman, hope that you subscribe and share this video so we can all support each other's hobby.